Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Learn English Naturally. I am Emma.
And I am Ethan. Hello, everyone. So happy to be here with you today.
You know, Ethan, I want to try something a little different today.
Oh, different how?
Today, we are just going to talk, like two friends talking over coffee.
I love that idea. No pressure, just conversation.
And that is exactly how you improve your English, by listening to real, natural conversation.
Yes, not from memorizing grammar rules, not from reading a textbook.
Just by listening, your brain picks up the patterns, the words, the rhythm of English.
And the more you listen, the more natural English feels to you.
So everyone, get comfortable, get your drink, get cozy.
Tea, coffee, juice, water, whatever makes you happy.
Yes, whatever makes you happy, and just listen to us.
By the end of today, your listening will be stronger. Your confidence will be higher.
But before we start, everyone please subscribe to Learn English Naturally.
Yes, and click the like button and share this episode with a friend who is learning English.
Okay, are you ready, Ethan?
I am completely ready. Let us go.
Okay, Ethan, let me ask you something personal to start.
Oh no, personal questions? Okay, go ahead.
Are you a morning person or a night person?
Honestly, I am a night person.
Really? Tell me more.
I feel most alive at night. After 9 p.m., my brain just wakes up.
After 9 p.m., that is late.
Yes, I get my best ideas at night. I feel creative, I feel focused.
And in the morning?
In the morning, I'm like a zombie.
Zombie. That is a strong word.
It is the right word, Emma. My eyes are open, but my brain is still sleeping.
I completely understand that feeling.
What about you? Are you a morning person?
I am 100% a morning person.
Really? You actually like mornings?
I love mornings. I wake up and I feel excited about the day.
That is unbelievable to me. How is that possible?
I don't know. I've always been this way. The morning feels fresh to me. Everything is quiet. The world has not started yet.
Okay, I can see why some people love that.
What time do you usually wake up?
Please do not judge me.
I won't judge, I promise.
On weekdays, I wake up at 8. On weekends, sometimes 9 or 9:30.
Okay. And I wake up at 6 every day, weekdays and weekends.
6 on weekends too? Emma, that's extreme.
I cannot sleep late. My body just wakes up.
And what's the first thing you do when you wake up?
I sit quietly for 5 minutes. No phone, no noise, just quiet.
No phone. That's very disciplined.
It sets the tone for the whole day. I feel calm and ready.
The first thing I do is check my phone.
Of course you do.
I know. It's a bad habit, but I like to see what happened while I was sleeping.
Okay, everyone. Did you notice some useful phrases just now?
Yes, let's point them out.
I feel most alive at night. I feel alive. I feel excited. I feel calm.
When we talk about feelings, we say I feel plus an adjective.
I feel tired. I feel happy. I feel nervous. I feel focused.
Simple and very natural. Use these in your daily English conversations.
Now, a question for you listening at home. Are you a morning person or a night person?
Think about it in English and write your answer in the comments below.
Okay, let's talk about something we both love, drinks.
Oh yes, this is my favorite topic.
I thought food was your favorite topic.
Food and drinks, they go together.
Okay, so Ethan, tea or coffee?
Coffee, without any doubt, coffee.
So strong, without any doubt.
Emma, I need coffee. It's not a choice, it's a necessity.
A necessity. Okay.
What about you? Tea or coffee?
Tea. Definitely tea.
Tea? Not coffee?
I love tea. I drink 3 or 4 cups a day.
3 or 4 cups? You really love tea.
I do. There's something so comforting about a hot cup of tea.
What kind of tea?
It depends on the time of day. In the morning, I like green tea.
Green tea. Very healthy.
In the afternoon, I like chamomile tea. It helps me relax.
Chamomile. That's the flower tea, right?
Yes, it's very calming. And in the evening, sometimes ginger tea.
Emma, you are a tea expert.
Maybe I am.
I tried tea once and I did not like it.
Really? Why not?
It tasted too light to me, like warm water with a hint of something.
Warm water with a hint of something? That's not fair to tea.
I'm sorry, I know tea lovers will be upset with me.
They will, but coffee is also very good. I just prefer tea.
Okay, everyone, let's look at some useful words from this conversation.
Yes, good idea.
The word necessity. A necessity is something you absolutely need. You can't live without it.
Coffee is a necessity for Ethan. Sleep is a necessity for everyone.
The word comforting. When something is comforting, it makes you feel warm and safe and happy inside.
A hot drink is comforting on a cold day. Talking to a good friend is comforting.
And the phrase, without any doubt. This means you are 100% sure about something.
Without any doubt, this is the best podcast for learning English.
Thank you, Emma. I agree. Without any doubt.
Everyone, practice these 3 words today. Necessity, comforting, without any doubt. Ethan, do you like shopping?
It depends. What kind of shopping?
Any kind. Clothes, food, online, anything.
I like online shopping. I do not like going to shops.
Really? You don't like going to shops?
No, I find it very tiring. Too many people, too many choices, too much noise.
I see. You feel overwhelmed.
Exactly. I walk into a big shopping center and after 10 minutes, I want to go home.
But online shopping is fine?
Online shopping is perfect. I sit at home, I search, I compare, I buy. Done.
And you never try anything on.
Sometimes things come and they don't fit and I have to return them.
Is that not annoying?
A little, but still better than going to the shop.
I'm the opposite. I love going to shops.
You actually enjoy it?
Yes, I love looking around. I love touching things and trying them on.
Do you buy everything you try on?
No. I try on many things, but I buy very few.
So you try on 10 things and buy one.
Maybe. Yes, something like that.
That sounds exhausting for the shop staff.
I'm always very polite about it, though.
What do you usually shop?
Clothes sometimes. Books, always. I love buying books.
Books, yes. A bookshop is a wonderful place.
I can spend hours in a bookshop, just walking around, reading the back covers.
I understand that. I do the same with technology shops.
Technology shops? Tell me more.
I love looking at new phones, new headphones, new gadgets.
And do you buy everything you look at?
I try not to, but sometimes something catches my eye and I can't resist.
Okay, let's look at some shopping vocabulary from our conversation.
Yes, good idea.
To try something on. This means you wear something in the shop to see if it fits and looks good.
Can I try this jacket on, please? I tried on 5 pairs of shoes today.
To return something. This means you take something back to the shop because it doesn't fit or you don't like it.
I need to return this shirt. It's too big. I returned the shoes because they were uncomfortable.
To catch your eye. When something catches your eye, it means you notice it because it looks interesting or attractive.
To catch your eye, when something catches your eye, it means you notice it because it looks interesting or attractive.
To be overwhelmed. When you feel overwhelmed, something is too much, too big, too stressful to handle.
I feel overwhelmed in big shopping centers. There are so many choices, I feel overwhelmed.
Great vocabulary, everyone. Try to use these words today. Ethan, have you ever tried to learn something completely new as an adult?
Yes, actually. Last year, I tried to learn to play the guitar.
Oh, really? How did that go?
Not well.
Tell me everything.
Okay, so I always wanted to play guitar since I was a teenager.
A childhood dream.
Yes, so last year, I said, okay, I am going to do it. I bought a guitar, I found videos online.
And then?
The first week, I was so excited, I practiced every day.
Great start.
But then, my fingers started hurting because guitar strings are hard on your fingers.
Oh, yes, I have heard that. Your fingertips need to get used to it.
Yes, and the chords were so difficult. My fingers would not go where I wanted them to go.
Your fingers had a mind of their own.
Exactly, a completely different mind. And the sounds I made were terrible, nothing like music.
But that is how everyone starts.
I know, but after 3 weeks, I got frustrated and I stopped.
Oh, Ethan, so close.
I know. The guitar is still sitting in my room, looking at me, judging me.
The judging guitar.
Have you ever tried to learn something new?
Yes, a few years ago, I tried to learn to cook proper meals.
You do not know how to cook?
I could make very simple things: toast, eggs, pasta.
The basic survival foods.
Exactly, the survival menu. So I decided to learn properly.
What happened?
I bought a cookbook, I watched cooking videos, I was very serious about it.
And?
The first thing I tried to make was soup, a simple vegetable soup.
That sounds manageable.
I burned it somehow. I burned soup. I still don't understand how.
You burned soup? How do you burn soup?
I left it on too high heat and I forgot about it for too long.
Oh, poor soup.
But I kept trying, and now I can cook maybe 10 dishes quite well.
That's real progress, Emma. From burning soup to 10 dishes.
Yes, I'm quite proud of that. Okay, everyone, let's notice some useful phrases from our stories today.
Yes, great idea.
I got frustrated. When you get frustrated, you feel annoyed because something is not working.
I got frustrated trying to learn guitar. I get frustrated when technology doesn't work.
My fingers had a mind of their own. This funny phrase means something wouldn't do what you wanted it to do.
My hair has a mind of its own in the morning. The car had a mind of its own and wouldn't start.
To keep trying. This means you don't give up. You continue even when it's difficult.
I kept trying and eventually I got better. Don't give up. Keep trying.
And the most important lesson from our stories today.
What's that?
Everyone starts badly at something new, but the ones who keep going always improve.
That's such a good life lesson, Emma.
And it's true for learning English, too. You'll make mistakes, but keep going. Okay, let's talk about something nice now, things that make us happy.
Oh, I love this topic. Simple things or big things?
Anythings, big or small.
Okay, one thing that makes me really happy is a good meal with people I love.
Oh, that is lovely. Tell me more about that.
You know, when everyone's sitting around a table, the food is good, people are laughing, nobody's checking their phone.
Yes, that feeling is so special.
Time just passes without you noticing, and you feel completely present.
Completely present. That's such a good way to describe it.
What makes you happy, Emma?
One thing that always makes me happy is finishing a good book.
Finishing a book, not starting or reading, finishing.
Yes, there's something so satisfying about closing a book for the last time.
Oh, like a little achievement.
Exactly, especially if it was a really good story. You feel sad it's over, but also happy.
Like saying goodbye to friends.
Yes, exactly like that. The characters feel real after you spend so much time with them.
Another thing that makes me happy is a really good night of sleep.
That is very honest.
I mean it, though. When you wake up and you feel completely rested, you have energy, you feel ready.
That feeling is incredible. It changes your whole day.
Completely changes everything. Good sleep is underrated.
Something small that makes me happy is finding money in an old coat pocket.
Oh, yes, that's the best surprise.
You put on an old jacket and you find $10 in the pocket.
And you feel like you won the lottery.
Exactly. Free money, the best kind.
What else makes you happy, Emma?
Sunny days after a long gray week. When the sun comes out, everything feels better.
Yes, sunshine is so powerful. It just lifts your mood instantly.
Okay, let's look at some vocabulary from this part of our conversation.
Yes, good idea.
Completely present. When you're completely present, you're focused only on the moment you're in.
I felt completely present at dinner last night. Try to be completely present in conversations.
Satisfying. When something is satisfying, it gives you a deep feeling of happiness and completion.
Finishing a big project is so satisfying. A good meal is very satisfying.
Underrated. When something is underrated, people don't appreciate it enough. It deserves more credit.
Sleep is underrated, long walks are underrated, simple meals are underrated.
And to lift your mood. When something lifts your mood, it makes you feel happier.
Exercise lifts my mood. A good conversation lifts my mood.
Try to use these 4 words today, everyone. Present, satisfying, underrated, lift your mood. Okay, everyone, before we wrap up today, I want to teach you some very useful everyday English phrases.
Yes, phrases that real people use in real conversations every day.
These are phrases you won't always find in a textbook, but you'll hear them all the time.
First phrase, bear with me.
Bear with me means please be patient with me for a moment.
Bear with me while I explain this. It's a little complicated.
Bear with me while I explain this. It's a little complicated.
Next phrase, that said.
That said means even though what I just said is true, here's another point to consider.
The movie was very long. That said, the story was excellent.
The journey was tiring. That said, the destination was worth it.
Next phrase, at the end of the day.
At the end of the day means ultimately, or when you think about what really matters.
We can plan and prepare, but at the end of the day, we can't control everything.
At the end of the day, all that matters is that you tried your best.
Next, fair enough.
Fair enough means, okay, I accept that. I understand your point. That's reasonable.
I can't come on Saturday. I have other plans. Fair enough, no problem.
She didn't want to talk about it. Fair enough. Everyone needs space sometimes.
Next phrase, I couldn't agree more.
I couldn't agree more means I completely and totally agree with you.
Learning English takes time and consistency. I couldn't agree more.
Being kind to people matters more than being right. I couldn't agree more.
Next, to be fair.
To be fair means let me give both sides. Let me be honest about this.
To be fair, he did try his best even if the result was not perfect.
To be fair, the restaurant was expensive, but the food was really good.
And one more, it is what it is.
It is what it is means this situation cannot be changed, so we must accept it.
The flight got canceled. It is what it is. Let's find another one.
I didn't get the job. It is what it is. Something better will come.
Okay, let's quickly repeat all 7 phrases.
Bear with me.
Bear with me.
That said,
That said,
at the end of the day,
at the end of the day,
fair enough.
fair enough.
I couldn't agree more.
I couldn't agree more.
To be fair,
To be fair,
it is what it is.
it is what it is.
These 7 phrases will make your English sound so much more natural.
Practice them. Use them today in a message, in a conversation, even in your head.
Okay, let us do something fun before we finish.
What are we doing?
A quick question round. I ask you a question, you answer fast. No thinking, just talking.
Fast answers, no thinking. Okay, that is scary, but okay.
Ready?
Ready.
What is the last thing you ate?
A banana and some peanut butter.
What is one word that describes you?
Curious.
Morning shower or evening shower?
Evening, always evening.
If you could visit one country tomorrow, where would you go?
Japan, without any doubt.
What is the best piece of advice someone gave you?
My father told me, do not compare your life to others.
Oh, that is beautiful.
It changed how I see things.
One more. What is something you want to learn before the end of this year?
I want to finally learn to play the guitar, for real this time.
The guitar is calling you back.
Yes, this time I will not give up.
I believe you, Ethan.
Okay, my turn. I ask you questions now.
Okay, go ahead. Fast answers.
What did you do yesterday evening?
I read a book and drank chamomile tea.
What is your biggest pet peeve?
When people are late without telling you.
Phone call or text message?
Text message, always.
What is one thing you're grateful for today?
This conversation and everyone listening to us.
That is so sweet, Emma. One last question. What would you do if you had a free day with no plans?
A free day. I would wake up slowly, make tea, go for a long walk, come home, cook something nice, read all afternoon, and sleep early.
That sounds like the perfect day.
It really does sound perfect.
Okay, everyone. Did you hear some useful phrases in our question round?
Yes, let us point out a few.
Without any doubt. This means I am completely certain.
A pet peeve. This is something small that really annoys you.
My pet peeve is noisy eating. What is your pet peeve?
Grateful. When you're grateful, you feel thankful for something.
I'm grateful for good health. I'm grateful for this podcast. I'm grateful for my family.
Think of one thing you're grateful for today. Say it in English, even just in your head. Okay, everyone, we are coming to the end of today's episode.
That went so fast, but we talked about so much.
We talked about morning people and night people, our favorite drinks,
Shopping habits, learning something new.
things that make us happy, everyday useful phrases, and our quick question round.
So much real English in one episode.
And while we were just talking, you were learning without even noticing.
That's the most powerful way to learn, when it doesn't feel like studying.
When it feels like just listening to two friends talk.
And that's exactly what we want every episode to feel like.
Now it's your turn to practice. We have a question for you in the comments today.
Tell us, what is one small thing that makes you happy?
Write it in English, even one sentence, even a few words.
We read every single comment, every one, and your comments make us so happy.
Thank you so much for spending 20 minutes with us today.
You chose to spend your time here, listening, learning, growing.
That is not a small thing. That's a big decision, and we're proud of you.
Keep listening, keep practicing, little by little, day by day.
Your English is already better than it was before this episode.
And tomorrow it'll be even better than today.
Please subscribe to Learn English Naturally if you haven't already.
And share this episode with one friend who needs it today.
We'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Keep going. You're doing amazing.